Good evening and welcome to our Talk Physics Live tonight. We are going to show you some ways of embedding images into a Talk Physics thread. Last video tutorial, which was the first one, we showed how to embed YouTube videos. So tonight, something a little bit less shiny than that, but still quite useful, and there are a couple of ways in which you can do that. I've got Dave here with us, and I'll let him kick off the live demonstration with what he does, and then I'll show you something that is an alternative way of doing it. First of all, though, apologies for the slight lateness in the talk for tonight, because we had a couple of technical problems, so hopefully you will see us all right today. Thank you, David. So over to you.
Thank you, Alessio. And as usual, I'm using my infrared webcam, so I excuse the shiny head. And what I was going to show you, following on from tonight's ASE chat, was how to embed an image into Talk Physics. And the way I do this, or one of the ways I do this, is I use a free program called Photo Bucket here. And what I do is I'll open a folder on my computer, and here I've got a image file of a lens I've made with a Petri dish, and this will now upload into the software.
Sorry, Dave, are you showing your screen yet already, or because I don't see your screen, I just see your lovely shiny face?
Absolutely. Thanks for the reminder there, Alessio.
No problem, mate.
So hopefully, can you see my screen now?
Yes, I do. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. So what I've done here is I go to upload an image on the site here. So I'll click the upload button. Again, this is just called Photo Bucket. And then I need to pick a file from a folder. Here I've gone for my lens image. I drag this on here. And what I'm going to do is just load this image here, and it's going to give me a link that I can then paste into here. So here's our link. I can click on this direct link here. I can go back to Talk Physics, and using the icon here with the little tree on, I can click on the icon, paste in the link, and I find you have to click on the box here, and then it gives us an image size. Now I like to reduce these down to about 500, or we're going to go 486 on this one, down to 354. I haven't done the maths in my head, I did it earlier, but I've reduced these by just over 2, divided by 2. And once I post these in now, put on a tag as usual for a lens, and post. And here we go. It shouldn't take too long, and we'll find the image nice size. The reason I use this method is I can control the size of the image and don't have to change the size of the image initially. I hope that was instructive to you, and I hope Alessio is not too upset with me for showing my bald head instead of my screen.
No worries at all. No worries at all. Yeah, it was great. Thank you very much. I think it's a really nice way of doing it, and also an alternative way to actually store your images somewhere apart from your computer if you need space. That's a nice tool to have.
That's correct, because I can use these links in other software and other places, you see, so it's handy stuff. But I like the way you can resize the image within Talk Physics.
Yeah, that is a very good feature as well. You're quite right. So I'm going to show you another way of doing it, and that's directly from Talk Physics. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and you'll see loads of me there. So this is one I did earlier. So let's go back slightly. It was testing images. Sorry, let's go back here. So in a thread, for example, if you want to respond to this thread, you can obviously just type in there in the text box to write something. I'm going to put test here. And underneath, we're going to add an image. And this time I'm going to add it by attaching a file. So I'm attaching the image as a file directly. So choose file. I'm going to choose one of the photos in my photos. Here, there's quite a lot of my kids, so I don't think you want to see those. And let's find an interesting one if I can. I spotted one earlier. I love this one. This is a really good cap to show heat transfers. So we are going to upload the image on Talk Physics. It takes a little bit. And that's what you then need to do. So if you can see the embedding post, tick the yes, and then here, when it says style, I normally use large. If you use original image, if it's too big, it really blows it out of proportion and it doesn't look very good. Again, you can put tags here if you want, and click embed, and your image should appear at the top here, as you can see. So when we then save or post the post, you should then see your image in the body of your post, nice and neat there. So it's quite easy to do, and it's quite a good way of embedding your images into Talk Physics posts. Dave, do you want to add anything else?
Just that it's a great way to share the images. Often the images enhance the text that we write, and it's a great way, again, like I say, to size them. I noticed your method did size them, you see. I've always used my method. It's great the way there are multiple methods on the functionality here on Talk Physics, but your method, that choice of large, does size it at that image size, it seems.
Yeah, I find that's quite a useful way of embedding the images. And as you said, yeah, there are so many features in Talk Physics that can really make the appearance of the threads quite attractive, and it gives you a lot of options to have really rich conversations with people that love physics like us. So that's great. Well, if there's nothing else, thank you very much for listening and watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.
And, I promise you I'll work on my slick delivery next time I start with you, Alessio.
No problem at all. Thank you very much. Thanks to everybody who is watching or who will be watching on demand later. Goodbye.